Crimson Light Show has brought us to the main event of the evening here in Titletown, and what a game we have in store. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners. The Miners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. Into the secondary on the touchdown, Alabama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Temple. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So UTEP's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. Well, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Creates a little space. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Miners will hustle to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. No more time to throw. The quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts off. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line. Guys that can be versatile and line up in different positions, but create havoc in the backfield. And that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them. They're already off to a great start.
The Miners will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Give to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. Point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Washington notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Husky Stadium is worth its weight in gold. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. The play action fake. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Alabama. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And what a great job by the linebacker that time. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, sitting in zone coverage. QB stared his target down. Not only does he pick it off, but he shows you the athleticism, taking it back all the way for a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick it.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What a great job by this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable, make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On On third down, he drops to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Miners will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Here comes that Alabama offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Presley. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. It's complete to the left. And that ball is live in the backfield. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown time! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Temple. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and second and 6. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. If this offense had a little extra time to think about it, let's see what they have on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. From the gun to give, looking for room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Back to pass. Lets it fly. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Bama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He'll pull it on the read. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Good enough for a first down.
He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Blasted as he lets it go. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Miners decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is...
There he goes! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Gives it on the option. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rips it inside the 15. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, Mountain West teams colliding in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Hawaii came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's It's not so much that the Rainbow Warriors won, it's more how they won. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Mountain West is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
And that's good enough for a first down.
The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Handoff from the shotgun. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. On the run, it's Weeks. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick release on the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's 3rd down.
Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. The Miners will call on their punt team. Typically at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Gets it out quickly.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the offense.
Yeah, the first possession. Because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Punt is in the air. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense in a split backfield. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Presley. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tide with the 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the option. Quick toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. They go right back to him. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds and complete. And the Miners send out the punt unit. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker, it's Presley. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Wants to throw it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown tie! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Utah is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Utes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday as we send things back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he's all bottled up and now it's forced. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The option look. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Bama! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Defense has to do a better job with their assignment football, trying to slow this option play down. Someone has to account for the dive, the quarterback, and the pitch man. That time they were missing the pitch man outside, and that's why he scored.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Duggan. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Temple. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Miners line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving. He's got it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points. They build this fourth-quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5, and the returner will be knocked down. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Power football with the run. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now on the move. Short gain on the play before he slides. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will be slugged down back at the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. We saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Miners will send out the punt unit. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Unloads quickly.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Rides the back and leaves it. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. Rides the back on the option, the give. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Presley. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. He smashes his way through again. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The pull and throw off the RPO. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Now they'll run the draw. Headed to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
0.
On the move from inside is 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. He'll pull it on the read. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Corrals it at the 45. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it.